So welcome back everybody to my Empire Total War Darthmod 8.0.1 Swedish or Sweden Let's Play. Yes, as the thumbnail indicates, we're kicking Russia's ass. So yeah, after recording for like 2.5 hours, I had to create a fitting thumbnail, and the way I used to do it was, the standard the standard way of people, or basically standard of how it's done. So you create like a small image indicating the name and then like a part number, even though after looking toward other YouTubers, I didn't really see how in the name of God, or why in the name of God, you want a fucking part number. Because it's nice to know that like it says number 1, the first part, or 23 for that matter. It doesn't really matter, but it's a pain in the ass to constantly, when you are uploading, you have to go into Photoshop and then change the number, save it as PNG, which isn't like a default format, so that's clicking your way into hell. And then you're basically going like, well, the thumbnail has to be attractive. If people are attracted by the thumbnail, they'll check the title as well, and you might as well say episode number 23. So yeah, and I figured, given how Russia in this instance is basically getting its hands or its ass handed to itself, it's getting its ass handed, So they declared war in the hopes to either take St. Petersburg or other pieces of land, but they failed. I counted, took Moscow, and now I'm going for like a right hook in the hopes that they have like zero resistance left. Given how, let's go to Russia. They are at war with not only me and, well, empires, they also at war with the Ottoman Empire and Prussia. So Prussia is right there, so it's like a small pain. But yeah, and the Ottomans, it's a larger pain, but yeah, Ottomans are basically throwing themselves, or have the option to throw themselves all the way against Russia. So I've been looking at this map for like 15 minutes or so, because, well, it is late in the evening. I am preparing for exams, even though those are due in 2 weeks. But I started drinking a little bit, and I kind of forgot, because last weekend trying to upload everything kind of failed. Unfortunately, I had to upload like 10 episodes, and if you are a regular watcher, my internet speed is quite shitty, so it also it takes a shit ton of time to upload everything, and if it goes wrong a couple of times, you kind of lose the drive to actually upload anything, or upload anything. But I just went like, well, here's like this series, and the other one is Rome 2 Radius mod, Rome Total War 2 Radius mod, and so that's why it's kind of had a delay. But I believe I still managed to get like at least one episode a day, and that's basically what I'm strafing for or going for, so that's good. But it's been a long time. That's what I was trying to explain. Since I've played, even though, okay, the Barbary States want, nope. And I've come up with a small plan. It's pretty obvious that we need to get rid of. Please shut it. It's obvious we need to kick out Russia. I mean, they aren't really reasonable as to peace treaties, so we might as well, show them we mean business. victory. Shit ton of losses, but hey. You were reinforcing, or you were the occupation force. Yes, a very experienced occupation force now, but hey. You don't hear me judge you. Okay. And let's see, you've got cannons, you've got a whole shebang. Cannons, infantry, even one unit of cavalry. And a general, okay. So the left hook is basically... oh, this is not good. Okay, just get like a governor's palace going. We can retrain you and... Well, there are a shit ton of militiamen here. And perhaps we could like get like a small army going to Yufa and another one to Kazan. But that one will be relieved in a couple of turns. Okay, we've got that cut out for ourselves. Then, wow, improved settlement fortifications. Okay, let's get like a cannon factory just for puns, I suppose. There's not really much we recruit here because we've basically got it fully stacked. And perhaps this could be, no, we need a reinforcement or an occupation force. Because this army, let's just recruit then a shit ton of militia. How many can we? Infinite. So let's get like 9 militiamen. Then they can, well, how would 9? They don't really have that many forces anyway, so we then free up this force for Kiev. Okay, and then we should be able to take 3 provinces fairly easy, and then we can rebuild this. We won't rebuild any in the Moscow region because they'll just raid us anyway. Then we've got like a small agent here. I want to know what you're doing in here. And perhaps we could like try to root out these asshats. Sure, let's start with rooting them out first. You don't need cannons, you know, just siege them motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, the cavalry is vital, so... Whoop. I get like at least 2 more units of cavalry, and the rest will be militiamen. I like cavalry, especially in this game, you know, one charge and the unit tends to flee, and once they flee and your cavalry is not really occupied with anything else, you know, whoop, off you go, sweet pickings. Yes, and the second thing on my agenda would then be to take out Denmark, given how they are... Well, they have declared war on us. We've taken, let's see, what country is that? It's not Sweden, it's not Finland, it's the other one. I apologize, but my geography is not really what it used to. Well, it's never been high, but you know, the most western country? I don't know, but we've just taken that from them. They then accepted peace, and they don't want to trade with us, but we definitely want Iceland, we definitely want Denmark. And given how Hanover is the second ally, and given how Hanover is basically ready, they're very close, we'll take them out, and the Dutch will be like, hey, thank you. So, or as the Dutch would say, dankjewel. Yes. Fortifications, infrastructure, army. Okay. Well, there's not really much we can do except for upgrading and waiting. We could get like more gens. Let's see. He's got like, oh wow. Can you build anything? I'm not really expecting a counter thrust, so let's get like 3 more units in here and leave really hate it when... No, let's just wait at least one more turn. Let's see, recruitment report. Public servant dies. Unfortunate. Okay, now let's go fuck them. Tear them a new one. Why can't you demand a surrender at this point? You know, you're outnumbered like 5 to 1. I'll take the casualties. Victory. Okay, let's rebuild this one. Let's reissue or restack this army and on the move, gents. Okay, infiltrate, please. Okay, it says it got jack shit. You guys are now issued. We've taken this and okay, this land. Okay. Let's see what is present here. Okay. Stop saying okay. Cannon factory, what can we upgrade here? Politics, drill school, excellent. And governor's residence. You move forward. Oh man, that's okay. Good. How are they feeling about leaving them for at least 1 second, at least, as we get like some militiamen going? Okay. We now have our armies on the move. Excellent. So that means we could... This force is incredibly weak, you know, it's just like some militia or some militia will spawn. I mean, they're not even present just yet, so yeah, we can definitely... I'm not really sure if I want Russia dead yet, you know, I definitely want them... I'm gonna offer them my client, to become my client state. Because when I took Moscow, they definitely wanted... I definitely wanted them... Oh wait, what the fuck? Their demands. And they will give me so many technologies? What is it you want? Oh, nope. But I offered them peace once I've taken Moscow, given how I figured, just like Napoleon and just like... I'm not really sure if Hitler figured, but Napoleon definitely figured take their capital and they'll... Oh. So take their capital and they will like surrender, but no they don't, so neither did they. Yeah, the payment is getting less and less, but I definitely want money if you want to get, yeah, peace going. Social reform, successful mission yet again. Well done, sir, well done. And you, all Wraith. Oh, this one's a small army. And is this like the only way through? No, it's not. Just ignore them and go for them. For that city, and... Okay, I know nobody is in here right now, so enter it on infiltrated, please. And probably nothing else. A general or some infantry. Okay, army. Leave the most inexperienced militiamen. They don't really like it, but then again I don't like them. So yeah, we are on the move to take all the capital. So once Russia's done, we will take wait for it. We'll take Denmark and also Iceland, so we take like the faction Denmark. And with it we'll also have to take Hanover, but we must we'll have like plenty of armies left, or at least the the wealth to create the armies, because many of my armies are basically some random infantrymen, probably the most common one, with militia, a couple of units of cavalry, a couple of units of early heavy artillery, and a general. I mean, that will win most of the combat we'll face, but still. We'll have to do better than that, I think. And I want to get my hands on something different than... what are you? Just a... Butirski. Okay, militiaman, you are now ordered to completely wipe this unit. And hopefully go charging in, and you gain trade. Okay, 2, 4, 6, so that's good. So yeah, I definitely want to try to at least get some better armies. So better armies will basically mean a swifter kick in the butt, so to speak. And sabotage, whatever you can. You just executed. Well, you served us well for as long as you did. You can attack a missionary. How does this work exactly? Weird. Okay, and we now have some reinforcements. So it appears that, let's see, right click to besiege. Region capital. Okay, you're not really sure which city of them is the capital. However, I must imagine it's Kiev, but still, you know, just waltz by him. Yeah, sure. So we gain a trade and units were recruited. Excellent. And you. Just get like a small cavalry unit to defend our interests, I suppose. And we can then like try to regain some of this. Oh, hey, look, an agent. Excellent. And here are just some militiamen. Okay, and a general, age 63. Okay. And he has very little. It's very weird as to, let's see, Poland, Lithuania. You're probably at war with them. Otherwise your troops are not chilling there. Let's see. No, you're not even at war with them. Oh, they're your allies. Oh yeah, right. So they declared war upon us. Did not get the option to get their allies in, and that's how this happened. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling confident enough to at least get like these buildings rebuilt at least, or repaired, whatever. Okay, and next time we'll have like a couple of sieges, which will hopefully auto-resolve, or we'll be able to just yeah, demand surrender. And once we've taken Denmark and Hanover, I'm thinking of either revisit the plan to take India, which is still a very doable plan. Okay, or go through the Barbary states and take Morocco and get like a colony in North Africa, which I'm not really sure how rich North Africa is, but still. And then create a second border with the Ottoman Empire. And yeah, that will be like the next yeah, I don't know. Research, please. You two research. You two research. Yeah, sure.